Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Aries. Good morning, Aries. Today is March 30th, 2022. Sending you light, love, joy, and protection. Aries, if you've seen the last reading, maybe not. We're gonna try to do this every day. Aries, this morning I was just, doing my usual routine, meditating, um, divine counseling, etc., etc. What it becomes is divine counseling, then it becomes divine communication. So as I was communicating with the universe, I know you guys hear their notifications, and it's cool. I'm so grateful and honored for that. Aries. So I'm like, well, what am I supposed to tell Aries today? And they're like, let Aries know that they have options. We have options, Aries. Do not forget that. Oh, and they told me to tell y'all to let y'all know that it's on its way. Peace and blessings and protection. And thank you. Aries, this is important as well to practice gratitude. A lot of people don't get it, but gratitude stems from being thankful, recognizing. You have to be able to recognize what you're being thankful for, what you're being grateful for, what we are being thankful for and grateful for. Peace and blessings and protection. And then when I sat down and I start doing the upload and putting what they told me to put with the title, etc., they're like, they have joy, and our joy. Well, the options will be stem from our joy. So I'm hearing that there's going to be a lot of joyous occasions, celebrations. And yesterday when I did the video, I can't make it up. And you remember what the title was. If you don't, go back and look. And it's like, don't let go of yourself. And then I got on social media last night on Facebook, and one of my Facebook enlightened friends, he was like, Aries are winning. Of course we're winning because we already won. We already succeeded. So Aries, first off, we thank the Most High, the Divine, the spiritual guides, the ancestors, the unique that does not tell a lie. We thank our spiritual guides. We thank our children. And I'm gonna tell you this, Aries. Everybody plays a part in different dimensions. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. Everyone plays a part in different dimensions. So, in other words, I'm gonna give you a parable example. You could be doing something here, and then or someone's trying to stop you here, but that person is playing another part in a different dimension, different time zone, time capsule. Peace and blessings and protection. So we just want to keep that in mind. So yeah, as you can tell that we have options, we have joy. Thank you, spirit guide, angels, ancestors. Okay, Aries, yesterday I picked this up and I'm picking it up again. Uh Someone wants a car. Peace and blessings and protection. Someone wants a car. Someone wants a car so they can drive far. Okay, whoever this person is, Aries, whichever Aries this is, or a person that you know, because when I do reading, the universe tells me it's universal. So it can be someone that you're connected to that needs a car to drive far. Well, whoever's getting ready to go on this far trip, we ask for peace and protection for you. And whoever wants this car, like, we want to give it to you. I'm telling you what the universe is telling me. They want to give it to you. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you something. What I just said about the car. Did you see how I said, thank you? We want to give you a car. It's called gratitude. So you need to start thanking the universe, God, the Most High, angels, Allah, Jehovah, Jireh, Jesus, etc., etc. I mean, it's universal. Peace and blessings and protection. Thank you. Okay. Okay. What is it that you want to tell Aries, spirit guide, angels, ancestors? Okay, Aries, you know what? These other cards flip out, and I'm gonna tell you something. They turned over, and I done start having to take them the way they come out, and I respect that. So Aries, we have options. Aries, the first card we have today is the Hangman. Aries, listen, it's some things that you might need to look at things in a different perspective, perception. Meaning, mm, I'm also hearing some could be blind to a situation pertaining to your dedication. So, Aries, listen, the hangman usually is turned upside down with a big globe around his head, uh, and it's light, enlightenment. The hangman is considered enlightenment. You may need to start looking at things in a different perspective. Um, Aries, but you do have options, and that's probably why the hangman is coming in. So you can look at things from a different perspective. So you can see if you look at things from a different perspective, you'll start getting a different perception of things. So you need to start looking at things in a different perspective. Not saying the way you're looking at it isn't wrong, but to get more enlightenment and miss understanding to overstand the situation, you got to look at it from all angles. Okay, so we're going to start, the universe is telling us to start in the now, in the right now, to start looking at things not just from your point of view, but I'm going to tell you something, Aries. With that, you have to be able to, and it's dimensional. I'm hearing that it's dynamic as well. So listen, you have to start looking at things in your perspective and don't get out your shoes. Then like look at it from another person's angle, their perception, perspective. Then you, now I don't know if it's going to be safe to get their perception depending on how this person is, but you can try to look at things in their perspective. Okay. And then when you start looking at things, you start getting a whole entire picture, peace and blessings and protection. So you can kind of understand people and things. That way you can use your mind to be universal, if you get what I'm saying. Like you'll be able to obtain more knowledge. I'm also hearing you'll be able to attain more wealth as well. Thank you, spirit guide, angels, and ancestors. I'm also hearing, and there's not a devil in hell. I'm just telling you, gonna stop what you got going. That's really what they're saying. After you start looking at things in a different perspective, of course, you go into the novice of swords. Now, with the novice of swords, it lets me know that this fellow Aryan, that's the way we're gonna say it, this fellow Aryan has been on this journey, this path. I'm hearing that procedure, something about a procedure. You've been on that procedure, that path, etc., etc. And all of a sudden, look what the universe grants you. It awards you something. What it is, I'm also hearing that it's skeptical as well. So you just want to be conscious of that. Okay, just be conscious of that, Aries. You have this sword. The sword is an idea. You have this idea that's coming in. And with this idea, you're going to start, because you're looking at things from a different perspective, different angle. So when you start looking at things from an enlightenment, start looking at things from a different angle, you're going to see the Novians of Swords, meaning this idea is coming to you and you're going to have and to hold it. You're going to look at it like right here. I can't make it up. You see how the fellow Aryan is holding this idea? Something was given to him, and now he's going to scan over it, proofread it. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. You need to proofread this information, whatever this is coming into you, proofread it. What I consider proofreading is a scan. So, in other words, what I do is take it, the paper, and I, like a scanning machine. Got it. Good. This is very important. You do have an ancestor, an angel, a spirit guide. It's the spirit guide, angels, and ancestors are saying it's coming in the form of an animal. So if you know your loved one, etc., etc., uh, it's gonna come in the form of an animal. So the animal is gonna come and nurture you, connect with you. It's remind you, it's energy. We are all energy in different forms, okay? And your loved one, your ancestors, spiritual guide, the angels, that's how they connect. That's why it's called Mother Nature. It's the Mother Nature effect, okay? So after you get this granted, awarded, rewarded, to be awarded, this sword, this idea, this concept, you're going directly. We are going directly into the wheel of fortune, baby. Consider wheel of universe, meaning what you thought you lost out on is coming back to you. Because you remember yesterday, we're on the universe time. If you didn't look at the vid, go look at it. We're on the universe time. So in this universe time, which was like, okay, we're ahead now. Okay, I'm telling you what they're saying. We are so much ahead, whether you know it or not. When you're in the universe time, you are so much ahead. You get what I'm saying? Peace and blessings and protection. Mm, okay. You're so much ahead. We have the Wheel of Fortune, meaning what we thought we lost or may not get. We ain't tripping because don't forget, we have joy and we have options. So this is a part of your options. Okay, you're gonna always have options, Aries. We're gonna always have options. And in this wheel, while we're in the universe time and everything is coming right back to where it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm telling you what I'm hearing. We into the force wars. We go into the force wars. Now, what this war is all about is stability, stabilizing ourselves with those ideas. Remember, we got that idea. Remember, we're going to surpass situations. I'm telling you, Aries, I'm telling you what they're telling me to say. I'm also hearing something about uh I like him or you like someone, go that way. I'm telling you what I'm hearing, go that way. If you like a person or whatever the spirit said, go that way. So go that way. Okay, if you like him, go that way. Excuse me, Aries, peace and blessings and protection. We have the force wars. As you can see, we have those ideas. Remember, in the other vid, we had a lot of sword energy around us. Now, listen, you could be connected to a Libra because um subsequently when I did the video hours later, I connected with a Libra. And both of my sons are Libra, but I'm just telling you I connected with a Libra. So you could have an air element around you, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I'm gonna tell you something else, Aries. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, they have been popping up in both of these readings. Okay, so I'm just letting you know. Like I said, you might need to check your star, moon, and rising. You could have air element in your chart. Listen, all those ideas, I'm hearing refurbish ideas, meaning refurbish meaning old ideas that you can pick back up on and reuse them that you didn't use. So you're being stabilized. You're peace and blessings and protection. I'm also hearing that the eyes don't tell a lie. Okay, now you got angels. We have the hermit. Aries, and I'm gonna tell you something why it's important when you go into these forest wars, right? And you see that you meditating day and night. I'm here meditating day and night. You go into the hermit mode. Now, this is truth right here, Aries. Listen to me. When Aries have ideas, Aries usually are out to themselves anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, Aries are like the party, what they call it, we're the fiasco of the party. In other words, we like the hype person that get the party started. We're the party starters, okay? In other words. And I'm gonna tell you something, Aries. Aries can be at a party, but still be like in their own little level, their own little universe, etc., etc. The reason why I'm bringing up this Force Wars, Aries, is because I want you to pay attention to this hermit mode. When I say that we are the party starters, but we can be like still single, like alter ourselves. We can be with people, but be somewhere else at the same time. Get what I'm saying? At the same frequency, Aries. Listen to me. We automatically go into the hermit mode. The hermit mode is when we have those ideas. We often get to ourselves so we can meditate. Remind you, we're looking at things at a different angle, different perspective. We're going to get somewhere and meditate. We're thinking about things, Aries. And that's why I say Aries always the type of people who like we stay out to ourselves, but we the party. You get what I'm saying? But yet every Aries does need that moment where they're out to themselves. And sometimes you gotta tell people, look, I need my moment. You get what I'm saying? And some people might not be able to take that because you're always there for people. But I'm telling you, Aries, I can't make it up. Even from yesterday to now, as I'm reading, it's like Aries take that moment. Despite what people try to do, Aries still have that moment where they are meditating. They're concentrating. You know, they always building. Peace and blessing. What else do you want to say to Aries? The sun is coming out beautifully. Look, Aries, I promise you, listen to me. I know this card came out, okay? But I want you to listen to me. There must be, because I don't even get it from it being us, but I know we're thinkers, but you need to look at things in different perspectives, okay? And when you take that hermit mode, You know what I'm saying? You do have this moment. But this card came out yesterday and it's not alarming to me because it lets me know you keep completing missions, peace and blessings and protection. Look, you have the high priestess. Now I know the high priestess came before the nine of swords, but I just want to show you something in retrospect. If you had the high priestess, which we do, being connected to God, you could be possibly hearing people's thoughts. You could be possibly picking up other people's vibes because, or if there's a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini around you, I'm telling you, but you still have a nine of swords, which was in the reading yesterday. And I'm thinking, okay, that's why we on the universe time, period. Peace and blessings and protection. That's why we universe time from yesterday to the wheel of fortune. There, listen, I'm gonna show you another one reading in this reading. When you take that hermit mode off to yourself and you start thinking for that completion and don't let things wear you out, tire you out, then you automatically go into the high priestess. But we are the high priestess. We are connected to God. We are divine. And that's why I got to put it right back where it belongs. Peace and blessings and protection. So in a hermit mode, you contact God. You get connected with God. Something you want, remind you, we have options. And I'm telling you that dog gonna hunt. I'm telling you what they telling me to say. So remind you, this is universal. Peace and blessing is one more. One more. Peace and blessings and protection. Something about a girl and a boy. Listen, I can't make this up. It's two cards that were here in the yesterday reading. And I want to say they came back in the same format, or maybe not, but look, after the nine of swords, right? We go into the 10 mean completion. Here come our card again, the Emperor. This is all about leading. This is all about going for what you want, going for what you know. We have our fire element around us. Our fire card keeps popping out, okay? So that lets me know that Aries, we are having these thoughts. We are handling business. We're completing missions because we have options. This is how we get our options, okay? Our joy brings that option. You know, we be joyous when we get options. So the Emperor card is coming out. And you know that's an Aries card. It's all about going for what you want. And foresight and hindsight too. I'm telling you that dog is gonna hunt. Now that's a southern slang when they say the dog gonna hunt, meaning he gonna get what you want. You know, he's going for what you want. You do have, now we know this is our card. This is our card, the Emperor leaders. Remember, I told you they had that ancestor angel and spirit guide around you. You see that, Brad Bird? Listen, a lot of y'all need to pay attention to that because if you study it, you'll know that it's an angel, spirit guide, etc., around you. This does cause for a father figure around you, peace and blessings and protection. We are the emperors. Now, remind you, we on universe time. The wheel of fortune is coming back around again. We're still highly sophisticated, connected to God in other realms. I'm telling you what I'm hearing in different realms. We are connected. We're not going through nothing that's gonna make us flip and fold on ourselves because we're anointed. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. We're anointed. And then you come out with the emperor. I keep telling Aries, we have no worries. We have no struggles. Because I'm gonna tell you something that came to me for a day this morning. I was up maybe about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And it came to me, it's like Aries are genuine people. That's why we're able to get what the desires of our heart. Aries are genuine people. They're caring people. I can't believe the air condition is back on. OMG. Caring people. We're not fake or phony. And that's why the spirit was telling me that we preserve our own energy. You get what I'm saying? We preserve our own energy. And rightfully so. We have the Emperor card. Do not stop believing because you know. Remember? When you believe because you know it's there. We accept it. Peace and blessings and protection. Thank you, angels, ancestors, divine, the spiritual guides. Thank you for everything. I'm also hearing whatever Aries this is. The spirit guide said that he's a nice person. It's your husband. He's a nice person. So peace and blessings for you and your husband. So this has been your reading for today. I think March 30th. Peace and blessings till we meet again. Enjoy your weekend. Oh, well, it is a weekend technically. It's Aries season. Every day is a weekend, Aries. Love y'all. Come again, like, share, and subscribe, or just comment. Take care. Peace.